welcome back to Birdies. It's very good to be back. We took a couple weeks off there, but Caleb is back and feeling better than ever. Just to refresh your memory, I am Dee and I really love birds. Here is the rubric that we go over every week. That will pop up.
I was like, I don't see shit.
We are back with another very special trivia episode featuring Mr. Josniffy.
Oh, I'm ready to learn about a bird.
You have any guesses about what bird we're going to
Parrots.
talk about? No.
Is that a drink?
To refresh your memory and just so you know what's going on, I have 2 questions in each category, and if Joe gets it wrong, then he drinks. And if I get it wrong, or if he gets it right, then I drink grape juice.
Grape juice.
But we have these special bird wine glasses. Shout out to my sister for giving them to me.
Hey.
Cheers.
Shouts to Tori.
So what bird are we talking about today? Penguins!
Yo, I love penguins.
Yeah,
I forget
yeah.
they're birds.
More specifically, we are talking about emperor penguins. And Joe is playing for this lovely penguin trophy. Well, let's get into it. Emperor penguins are in the family Sphenicidae. You know how to spell that?
Easily. I'm an English major, so you don't...
Go for it.
No, you don't need to ask me to. Let us know how to spell it in the comments.
They have a lifespan of 15 to 20 years, though the oldest ones have lived to be 40. And they are also only found in Antarctica. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna jump right into category number 1, Birdsmarts. Our first question is, penguins are known for their waddle, but they also utilize a move done on their belly called what? A, tobogganing, B, sliding, or C, gliding?
Sliding.
That is incorrect.
Is it gliding?
No, it's tobogganing.
That's not a word.
Yes, it is.
It's like a slip and slide, right? Like, that's not slip and tobogganing.
It should be.
You're right. It rolls off the tongue better.
They use that method of travel to travel up to 160 kilometers or 99 miles in one trip.
Thank you for the English version.
Into question number 2, emperor penguins huddle in groups of up to how many in order to stay warm? Is it A, 500, B, 1,000, or C, 5,000?
My guess instinctively was gonna be like 6, so I'm gonna go with A.
That is incorrect. The answer is C, 5,000. So what would you like to rate emperor penguins in terms of bird smarts?
I will give them a 10.
You're gonna give
Because
them a
I
10?
didn't get any of their questions right, so they're obviously smarter than me.
Now we're into category number 2, bird calls.
Oh.
So question number 1, which of these calls belongs to an emperor penguin?
I thought you were gonna do it yourself.
That's what CJ thought last time. So here's the first option.
It doesn't sound very cold, so I don't think that's a penguin.
Here's the second option.
That guy.
You
Yeah.
hear the last one? Just
For old time's sake.
for... Do you think it's A, B, or C?
I'm gonna go with B.
That is correct! The first one was a blue-footed booby. Have you ever seen a blue-footed booby?
What does the booby look like?
And then the second one, or the third one, was a sandhill crane. They're kind of funny looking.
I like the boobies a lot.
The booby.
Yeah.
Not just because their name's funny, but because of their feet.
Now we're into question number 2 in bird call. Emperor penguins use something called the 2-sound system to identify each other. What organ do they use to create these sounds? Is it A, the larynx, B, the trachinx, or C, the syrinx?
I'm gonna go with A, the larynx.
That is incorrect.
No. Does she always lie like this?
Certain birds have an organ called the syrinx, which is what they use to make any vocalization. Basically, they can use one side of their syrinx to make one sound, and they can use the other side to make another.
Ooh.
So they can make a call with 2 different sound frequencies at once. That's how they identify individual penguins. So when they like go off to get food and then come back, they'll make their sound and their family can be like, oh, we're over here, that's ours, that's our penguin.
That's insane.
Isn't that cool?
That actually is really cool.
What would you like to rate penguins for their call?
I'm gonna rate them a 10.
A 10.
Because they have one more vocal cord than we do.
They're doing so well so far. And to category number 3, plumage. Question number 1. There are 18 known species of penguins in today's world. Emperor penguins are A, the largest, B, the smallest, or C, the only ones found in the Antarctic.
A, the largest.
That is correct.
I remember that from 4th grade.
Well, interestingly enough, emperor and Adelie penguins are the only 2 that live exclusively in the Arctic.
Do the ones live in like South America or something?
Yeah,
Like,
South
okay.
America, New Zealand, other like coastal areas. But they are like specifically only in the Arctic.
I forget New Zealand's like close to the Arctic at all.
Argentina is the closest country, I believe, to Antarctica. Question number 2. Which of these photos is of an emperor penguin?
I really hope you show me like a penguin and then like a giraffe.
This one. Then we have this one.
Big guy.
And then we have... I was like, what is that? Or this one.
Oh, he looks like the dude from the movie with the penguin.
Surf's Up.
Surf's
Yeah.
Up.
Was he the king guy? So he's like the headmaster, which means he was probably the emperor penguin. So photo 3.
That is incorrect.
TV lied to me.
They be lying all over the place.
This is awful.
So the first one was an Adelaide penguin. The second one obviously was an emperor. And the third one is called a southern rockhopper penguin. So for plumage, what would you like to rate emperor penguins?
Okay, based off of their looks, I'm gonna go with a 10. Because not only were they the second photo, they're also the largest.
All right, moving right along into eating habits. Adult emperor penguins eat up to how much food each day? Is it A, 4 to 7 pounds, B, 8 to 11 pounds, or C, 13 to 19 pounds?
I'm gonna go with C, because they're the big guys, you know, they need a lot.
That is incorrect. The correct answer was A, 4 to 7 pounds. Woo!
I'm out of it. I'll be right back. Wait, how do you do this? Oh god, this whole...
Oh.
Into question number 2. An emperor penguin's diet mainly consists of Antarctic silverfish. What else do they typically hunt for? Is it A, squid, B, krill, or C, all of the above?
Okay, I'm gonna go with C, all the above.
That is correct.
It's always that.
What would you like to rate penguins for eating habits?
I'm gonna go with a nice little 10.
Solid 10.
They have a healthy diet, I feel
Just-
like.
Yeah.
They mix it up. They don't get too
Yeah.
much, not too little.
Into their next category, mating habits. Female emperor penguins lay eggs roughly the size of A, a watermelon, B, a basketball, or C, a softball.
Are they not called empress penguins?
I don't know, I guess.
I'm gonna go with a softball.
That is correct! Wow, look at you. No! Don't look at me!
Wait, are there answers there?
Anyways, next question. Male penguins keep their eggs warm with a special fold of skin called what? Stop laughing.
What are the options?
I don't want to say them now.
I can be serious, wait.
A, the cradle.
A, the cradle.
B, the brood pouch. Or C, the nest hatch.
I'm gonna go with B, the brood pouch.
Is correct. So for mating habits, what would you like to rate penguins?
10 just for the brood.
Just for the
pouch.
brood
Yeah.
pouch. Cool. Well, moving right along, we're now into flight patterns.
They don't do that. I got that
0.
question right.
Emperor penguins are flightless and do not migrate. However, in very rare cases, they have turned up on the coast of what country? Is it A, New Zealand, B, Argentina, or C, South Africa?
Okay, now I'm confused because you said both of those specifically earlier. Okay, South Africa's like, is that a country? Or is that like,
Yes.
okay. So I thought South Africa was landlocked. I don't know much about that place, I'll be honest.
That's
Gonna
okay.
go C, South Africa.
That is incorrect.
But you said it was both of them.
They've turned up on the coast of A, New Zealand.
You
Shit.
tricked me.
I'm not gonna do anything.
I got gaslit on Birdees.
Stop calling me. Should I answer?
I'll answer it. Hello? No, not at this moment. May I ask who this is calling? She can call back here in probably about an hour or so. She's in a meeting right now. Perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay, question number 2 in flight patterns. Researchers were able to discover several smaller emperor penguin colonies by identifying what through satellite imaging? Was it A, remnants of their eggshells, B, penguin poop, or C, carcasses of defeated predators?
I'm gonna go C, carcasses as defeated predators.
That is incorrect. It's actually B, penguin poop.
How do they see poop from a satellite?
So, I'm so glad that you asked. As we discussed earlier, penguins huddle to stay warm and they can't like go out of their group to like go to the bathroom. And so when their colony would like migrate to a different area on the ice, it in like sitting on the ice turns like a brown, orange, reddish color. And and it was big enough because there's 5,000 penguins in a puddle that you could see it from satellites.
So they just poop in a giant group together? Giant penguin group poop? Why is it red? Is it not green like, everyone else's?
I hate you so much.
Hold on.
And through that, they've actually discovered that there are 61 emperor penguin colonies now.
Okay, they're big colonies though.
Yeah, total they think that there are about 200,000 breeding pairs of emperor penguins in the world.
Does that mean 400,000 or is it like?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Math.
Speaking of math and numbers, what would you like to rate them for flight patterns?
I'll give them a 5 because you lied to me right now.
Because I lied to you.
About Argentina.
Now the birds are suffering.
Hey, you're the one that did it. Also, they just like poop in a, I don't know, man.
It's the second time someone from Iowa has called me.
Hello? No, thank you.
So now we're into our final category. We're into dzone bias. Question number 1. Emperor penguins are considered the Olympic divers of the animal kingdom, swimming to depths of up to 600 feet. One female was observed diving much deeper than this though. How far did she dive? Is it A, 989 feet, B, 2,314 feet, or C, 1,755 feet?
Okay, 2,000 feet, that's like pretty deep. I'm gonna go with A.
That is incorrect. It was C, 1,755. Here we go. Our last and 14th question. Doesn't make sense, it's okay. Anyways, although emperor penguins are the largest living species of penguin, scientists have found evidence of mega penguins that were up to 6.5 feet tall and 250 pounds. How many millions of years ago do they believe these colossal species roamed the earth? A, 37 million, B, 100 million, or C, 289 million?
I'm gonna go with B, 100 million.
That is incorrect.
I feel like you get joy out telling me I'm wrong.
She does.
You have a smirk behind it.
I get
I feel
excited
like
when you
you're
get them
lying.
right too, because then I get to drink.
I don't need to drink more.
You can if you want.
Okay.
What would you like to rate them for dzone bias?
Just because of how deep they can go, I'm gonna go with a 10.
Let me add these up really quickly. And with that, we are at the end of emperor penguins. After adding up, they get an average score of 9.3 out of 10.
They're just good little guys.
Good big little guys.
Yeah.
We do have a bonus round. If you
I knew it.
remember,
I knew it.
if you remember from our last trivia episode, Mr. CJ Yacht drew his best rendition of an ostrich. And now I'm gonna ask you to draw your best penguin.
They look kind of like circles almost. Do we have a head? We got a beak guy. A little smile. Gotta get a sack in there. Sacking it up. There you go. I feel like he got his little sack there, his feet.
What is the sack called?
Burbank sack.
With the brooding sack?
The brood pouch. With that, he's made it through all of our questions, and I would like to present you with this here penguin statue. Yeah, overall, hope you learned something about penguins today. Special thanks to josniffy for coming on.
Always glad to be here.
Thank you. Yeah, make sure to follow him on Twitter, subscribe to his channel. They are both linked in my description below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel. Let me know what you would rate a penguin and leave suggestions for future birds in future videos. And that's it.
Bye-bye.
Bye.